What's up, DG? It's Matt, and welcome to the first regular season Week 1 NFL picks. Here we go. First off, Thursday night we got the Cowboys versus the Buccaneers, and I'm not gonna do like score predictions. I'm just gonna go who wins this. You know the drill. And the Cowboys don't seem, Dak's coming back. You got Tom Brady coming back, obviously. All the 22 starters. I think Super Bowl champions are going to defend their title once again, and they're going to get the win here. Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Texans. Trevor Lawrence versus Tyrod Taylor, I believe. And a lot of people just don't know this stat. I don't know why people don't get this stat. A lot of people say Jaguars are going to win this game, and I could see the Jaguars winning this game, 100%. But there's a stat where the number one overall pick just has not been able to win in their debut. And because of that, I think the Texans are going to be the worst team in the league. But I think they're going to do exactly what the Jaguars did last year. And they're going to win Week 1 and maybe just lose the rest of the season. We'll see. But I got the Texans winning just because of that stat. I get the hype. Next up, you got the Chargers versus the Washington football team. And I think this is a very defensive game. It could be low scoring. Maybe one possession. Justin Herbert coming off the offensive rookie of the year. I don't think he's going to be able to compete with that defense. And Chase Young, the defensive rookie of the year. This is a really good game on paper. Offensive rookie of the year versus defensive rookie of the year, pretty much. It's anybody's game. I think I got the defense, though. Next up, we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Colts. You got Russell Wilson versus Carson Wentz now, since Philip Rivers retired. And Carson Wentz got Frank Reich, the coach that gave him that awesome season in Philadelphia. I think he's past his prime. I don't think he's going to have that crazy year that everyone thinks he's going to have. I think Titans are going to win the division. And seeing all these injuries, the team's injury prone right now. I can't. T.Y. Hilton's out. Quentin Nelson and Carson Wentz returned early, but who's to tell who's going to say they're going to get injured again? So give me the Seahawks. I think it's a safe bet. Next up, we got the New York Jets versus the Panthers. The Sam Darnold revenge game. Can't wait, man. This is definitely the game I want to see. Not. But, I think Panthers just have the overall better team. So, we're not going to, I guess sugarcoat them. A lot of people say the Panthers are a very underrated team, could come second in the division. I could see it, but again, it depends on Sam Darnold, really. So, next up, we got the Vikings versus my Cincinnati Bengals. I am going to go see this game live. Hopefully, we win. I hope Jamar Chase doesn't drop the ball, but just because of my bias and because I want to see us start with a really good season, I'm going to give us the win here. Joe Mixon versus Dalvin Cook, it could be a really good run game. Justin Jefferson versus Jamar Chase, of course. This could be a really good game. What does it come down to? I think our offense is just more explosive than theirs. I think their O-line is, decent. It's probably, top 15. Probably, right in the middle of everyone in the league. So, with a bad O-line, and they have a decent defense. I don't worry too much about the O-line in this game as, other games, like the fucking Denver. But, yeah, this could... Oh, and the Ravens, of course. This could easily be a Bengals win, especially with the home opener. Joe Burrow is back to murder people. He's on a mission. The guy is on a fucking mission. Next up, we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Cardinals. Don't know why I said the Titans first, but it is going to be in Tennessee. Cardinals could be a really good sneaky team this year, but after I saw the Titans picked up Julio Jones, seeing that offense with Derrick Henry, and that not really a good run game in Arizona, I got to give it to the Titans. Next up, we got San Francisco and Detroit. I don't want to talk about this game much, but I do like the draft of Penei Sewell. It's going to help the team in the future. I really hope that this team gets good in the future. Poor Lions fans, man. But, yeah, San Francisco is going to absolutely destroy you here. Next, we got the Steelers going down. Going up to Buffalo to play the Bills. And they played each other last season. Wasn't close at all. And I think that this is a very bad break for the AFC North, personally. I think the Browns and the Steelers got a bad break. As a Bengals fan, you know I'm a Steelers hater, but I'm not completely against them, okay? I don't think they're going to have a winning season, even though Mike Tomlin has had it every single season. This is not looking like it. So, the Bills are just, they're projected second in the AFC. I can't give you the win here. I can't do it. I'm going to give it to the Bills. Next up, you got the Eagles versus the Falcons. And for this game, Eagles, I think a lot of people are saying it could be a sneaky team. Jalen Hurts. It's all up to Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith. I like that draft pick. Defense is okay. It's not too bad. I think the Falcons' offense is just way too high scoring for them. And it'll overwhelm Jalen Hurts. I like the Kyle Pitts. And that's my dog crying. But I'll give it to the Falcons here. Next up, I think everyone's saying this is the game of the week. I say Browns are kind of overrated this season. I know it's very biased as a Bengals fan, but it's also not biased considering the rest of the NFL, they focus on their divisions. As a Bengals fan and watching the AFC North all the time, the Browns could literally just go they could go 8-9 this season. They could. That roster is top 5, but the execution is what's going to matter. And seeing the stats, Mahomes, literally one of the best quarterbacks in week 1, one of the best teams in week 1, versus the Browns, probably one of the worst teams in week 1. There are so many times I've seen the Browns just get absolutely blown out week 1. And with that, I go with the Chiefs here. I can't see the Browns winning 13 games. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. If that's how you guys think the Browns are going to play, and that's fine. But I think even the Bengals could probably beat them one week. So yeah, they lost to the Jets last season. Let's just call them the hype, okay? I know everyone's excited for the Browns, but just remember that they could just lose. It happens. Next up, the Green Bay Packers versus the Saints. The story of the Packers this season is going to be Aaron Rodgers' last dance, his last season with them. See how far they can go with Drew Brees leaving and Jameis Winston taking control. I do think the Saints are going to struggle a little bit, and because of Hurricane Ida, I hope they get back to their regular field, but they will not be playing in New Orleans. They will be playing in Jacksonville. And so I got to give it to Green Bay here. Simple as that. Next up, you got Denver versus New York Giants. And this is a weird one to me. I think this is going to be my first upset the week pick here. I have a few upsets, but I think this is going to be my. Oh, I guess the Bengals is an upset, but this is going to be my pretty decent upset. I'm going to give it to the Giants. I think they're both decent defenses. I think what it's going to come down to, I think it's going to be like a one score. It's going to come down to a huge play by one of the receivers. I mean, maybe Saquon Barkley, maybe Kenny Galladay. There's just a weird feeling in my mind that the Giants are going to win this somehow. I have no idea how, but they're just going to win, okay? I mean, Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock aren't that good, but neither is Daniel Jones. We'll see. See what happens. Next up is Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. Now, this could have been Tua versus Cam Newton, but I was going to do this whole video, like, I don't know, a while ago, like a week ago, but thank God I didn't because I just got the news that Cam Newton's not going to play. He was released, and now it's going to be Mac Jones. Mac Jones does look pretty good. It's going to come down to experience, and that defense lost Stephon Gilmore. I don't think he's returned to like week 6 or week 7. There's too many holes here. Dolphins have more experience. I think their defense is better right now, just barely. So give me Miami. I was gonna go New England like a week ago, but I gotta give it to Miami now. I don't think that defense is gonna shine like it did. So, right, we'll see. I think it's a little bit of an upset, not too bad of an upset. Next up, the Bears versus the Rams. You got Andy Dalton versus Matt Stafford. As much as from a Bengals fan, as much as I'd love to see Andy Dalton succeed, I think that defense from the Rams is going to be what gives them the win here. Matt Stafford's also a pretty elite QB compared to Andy Dalton. He's probably like, Andy Dalton's probably like top 25 somewhere, maybe even worse. He's probably like top 15. And the Rams defense is better than the Bears. I like the matchup, so we'll go with the Rams here. That leaves our final game, which is the Ravens versus the Raiders. Going down to Las Vegas. Finally going to get some fans in that Allegiant Stadium. It's going to be absolutely great. So, the Ravens recently lost J.K. Dobbins, so there goes their run game, but not really because they still got Lamar Jackson. This is going to be weird, but this is going to be my upset. This is my biggest upset of the week, in my opinion. I'm going to go with the Raiders. People forget, statistically, that they finished like 8-8 every fucking season. And if you take that to account, that's about 1 in every 2 games they're going to win. So they're going to win 1 in every 2 games. So if they lose, they're expected to win next week. So, like, they never count the Raiders out, man. They'll just steal one from you. I think that's what the Raiders are known for. They're just known to steal games off you. They're pretty good early in the season. I think the Ravens won't be ready for this. I think Lamar Jackson might struggle a little bit, especially with no other running back to help him like there always used to be. His receivers are okay, but you also got the T. Darren Waller, so that's my final pick, guys. I got the Raiders. I know there's just a feeling in me that says the Raiders are going to win, and a lot of people have the Ravens winning. So this could go either way. This is my definitely my biggest upset. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week, and just enjoy some football, man.